Today is Monday, July 17th, 2023, up at Five Rivers Environmental Education Center. Biked out here tonight. Finally ended up getting a bike over the weekend. I got a Marlin 5. I don't love the bike, but it's decent enough. It was less expensive, less fancy mountain bike than I wanted, but that's what they had in stock. I got tired of just playing games, waiting, and trying to find the perfect bike, and then I don't know. I'm not sure if I love mountain bikes either for on the roads around here. I really could use a road bike, but also wanted to get into doing some mountain biking. I want something a little tougher for the rough roads in the backcountry and some light mountain biking. So I mean, it's fantastic. You can get out on dirt and gravel and the rougher roads, and you unlock the front fork. It does have the locker or the lockable front fork, which is really good on the roads, but the high gear is pretty low. But yeah, I do like being able to get up to Five Rivers in 15 minutes or get home from there. I have the bike mostly together. I have the lights on. I have the basket on it. Um, it's all like they installed the rack and the kickstand right there. I got a heavy gauge U lock so I can drive right downtown occasionally and lock it up and know it'll be pretty secure. Still waiting for my phone carrier so I can carry the phone on there. And I have a mounting plate for the basket that I have in the back. Waiting for that so I can have quick release so I can bring the basket in, run to the store and get groceries or whatever. Um, Other than that, it's fine. I mean, maybe I would have been happy with a road bike or maybe more of a hybrid bike, but I kind of really wanted a real mountain bike so I could do mountain bike stuff with it. Be a little more durable, but it is slow. But I finally, at least that's done. It looks like we're having a nice weekend finally for going out to probably at the Schoharie, although I might go up to the Adirondacks. I'm not totally set on Schoharie, but I do like the idea of being able to do the Catskill Scenic Trail on the bike and then swim in the Mine Kill Pool. Maybe do some fishing. Maybe I definitely want to get to Shawls and get some sweet corn and other good stuff from there. And just move forward. I'm a week and a half out from vacation. Vacation should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping for decent weather. It's not been quite as wet out in the Finger Lakes as it's been here lately. Um, Other than that, went up and saw John Wolcott today. He's back at the hospital. I guess he had kind of a brain bleed or something. Hospital's a lot less difficult to get in and out right now because they've lowered a lot of COVID protocols. You don't have to wear a mask anymore at the hospital, but I double masked when I was at the hospital just to be safe. I don't want to get COVID. I've never had it. I mean, I'm vaccinated, but I know plenty of people who are vaccinated who get COVID and they're still miserable for a week, and I don't want to get it before vacation. But yeah, I mean, now that we're halfway through July, I really want to try to get away as many weeks as possible and do fun stuff before it gets too cold to swim, especially. And I mean, I know the next, well, this weekend if I do Schoharie or the Potholers, then the following Friday I'm heading out to the Finger Lakes. So I'll have the next 2 weekends in the Finger Lakes. Then I'll get back, and then that following weekend I promised Mom that we're gonna do a clam bake out at their house. So I'm not gonna go away that weekend, even though I have my dentist appointment that Friday. But yeah, and so there's then 2 other weeks in August that at least one of them I want to get away if the weather's decent, and then there's Labor Day. Labor Day I might go out do what I often traditionally do is go up to Speculator Tree Farm. A lot of those dirt roads are probably great for mountain biking, just exploring, and then maybe even paddling on the Sacandaga River with a kayak. And then there's September. Hopefully get back to the potholers or Pacifico Valley. I might do Pacifico Valley in October. I've never actually been up there, and when the leaves are like peak, I bet you it might be nice as long as it's not super cold. Although at that point, probably the potholers too cold to swim there. Um, and then I do want to get Charles Baker do some mountain biking there on a lot of the truck trails and some of the less rough horse trails. There's some I definitely would only want to do on foot. I mean, some of them they're kind of a real muddy mess for the horses, especially by the end of summer, how wet it's been. But yeah, and maybe out to Stony Pond State Forest in November and do some of the rail trail out there and just kind of poke around. Casanova is always a fun town. I enjoyed it when I worked out there a few years back. So I'm glad I made a decision on the bike. I bought it. I mean, I've now, find everything I don't like about the bike, even though I did a lot of research. But a lot of stuff I knew about, and the Marlin 5 with the less expensive gear set, especially, the gears kind of clank, and it's some of the components kind of cheap and nasty. But I mean, it's not a real cheap bike. It was $600. So that's not like a it's not like a dollar or a Walmart bike. And it's a Trek brand, so it's not terrible components. And I'm going to try to keep it in good shape. I got it getting chain oil for it. I'm going to oil it regularly and wash it. Take good care of it. And if things break, I'm just going to take it to the shop and have them fix it, rather than mess with it too much. And just try to get as much use out of it as possible. Hopefully, it'll hold up for a few years, and then I can decide if I want something else, or if I want a second bike for road riding around town. Although honestly, I really don't like riding in the traffic and all the congestion. I mean, when I was younger, I never thought twice about riding back and forth from Delmar to downtown Albany to work. But now I find it a little bit, I don't know. It's tough. It's different when you're in your 40s than when you're in your 20s. And then I just kind of worry a bit more about getting the bike stolen. Like I ordered a $70 heavy gauge lock, U-lock, that will hopefully keep it secured at least during the daytime. If I do park, I'm going to park it out in front of the Capitol, or yeah, I have this other office I work at, but sometimes I can, if I'm there, I'll just bring it inside the building. It's in the basement office. I just roll the bike in there, and that's probably a good, safe, secure place to keep it while I'm working over there. Other than that, just want to try to maximize what summer's left, and hopefully we'll finally have some decent weather for a few weekends. I mean, it's been tough. Even if I hadn't been looking at bicycles and all the other stuff that was going on, the weather, it's been tough since June to get out, just because it's been rainy every week, it seems like. But yeah, just gotta keep take advantage of the summer I have left, because August comes start losing daylight really quickly. I mean, beginning of August, you're talking about sunset at 8:20, and then by September 1st, it's 7:30. And while I have a light on the bike, that helps. It's still, the park's closed, fairly early. And, I don't like driving after dark with, the deer and stuff. But I should, hopefully, if I haven't taken too many days off, I will have plenty of time to take off in the fall. I'm thinking about taking off Monday to, have a long weekend this weekend, and, get home relatively early so I can get unpacked and repacked for the vacation, which I really want to leave Friday morning, before 8. So I want to have everything squared away by Thursday evening. The one good thing about the Finger Lakes, though, is only we're gonna need food and supplies for a day or two, because I probably will set up camp midday on Friday, ride the bike around the national forest, maybe do some fishing, and then probably even as soon as Saturday, I'll drive to Watkins Glen to go swimming and do stuff in Watkins Glen. Same thing with, or at least it'll be on Sunday. So I mean, it's not like I'm going to be like out in the wilderness or in the Adirondacks where you have to pack for the whole week or multiple days. Other than that, moving forward, it's been a long time since I've had a night out in the woods, and I'm looking forward to that. Um, I sleep so much better after a couple nights in the woods, and I don't know. My feelings about the bicycle are very complicated. I really kind of didn't want to get a bicycle just because I know it's something's going to be pour more money in repairs, things breaking down, clanking, grinding. I'm one of these people who finds every single noise and every single imperfection of that new bike. I've noticed the wheels are, even from the factory, are a little out of true. I noticed, some things are squeaking more than they should. And I mean, some of it just needs lubrication, good cleaning, but, and some of it's a cheap, nasty bike. But I mean, it is better than walking. It does offer more possibilities. I can get out to Five Rivers 15 minutes. A lot of other preserves locally I can get to. And I would have liked a more higher end bike, but at a certain point, I was going to spend forever searching for the perfect bike, and I don't even know. I doubt the Marlin 6 would have been all that much better than the Marlin 7 or the Marlin 5, and it was 150 bucks less. And I mean, maybe I would have been happier with a road bike, but or a hybrid bike. But I really wanted to have a mountain bike to do more mountain bike stuff and have the tougher rims, and more aggressive tires, both for better handling on the dirt and the gravel, and just something more puncture resistant. Because there's more with mountain bikes, you can get thorn tires easier, or thorn tubes and thorn tires easier, and all that stuff. I don't know. It's getting dark out already. It's not even a little after 8 o'clock now, but with all the wildfire smoke, it really is. Everything's gotten very gray and dusty. And well, I do have the light on my bike. I probably should head home before it gets too dark. And and I want to get home just because I try to get to bed earlier because I wake up so early. I'm up at 4 in the morning half the time. So that means I really should be in bed by 8. It's not going to happen because it's after 8 now. But yeah, I mean, everything is really good. I mean, in the sense that I've gotten so thin. I mean, I'm now under 200 pounds, maybe even I think I may be below 294, which would mean that I am officially no longer overweight, which is great. And I mean, I have so many good foods that I'm learning to eat, and they're really delicious and really filling when you build a nutrient dense diet into your every day. I mean, yeah, I do miss some of the junk food stuff, but occasionally it's okay to break loose. Like Saturday, I rode down to Saturday evening, I rode down to the ice cream shop and got a small, only 8 frozen yogurt, and but it's not going to be a regular thing, and it's not like I'm going back to the heavy things of pasta and the really junky stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. I know it's been a long time since I've done an update, so long as I've been camping, but hopefully this will be out again come Friday or Saturday, and then I'll make some videos and have some good times. Well, it's great chatting with you. I'll upload this video and share it, and have a great week, everyone. It's good to touch base.